I think we all need to loosen up. I think the wrestling community needs to loosen up. I think everybody's all hippie, hitty, tighty. Everybody's all fucking freaking out all the time. We're just two guys that want to have fun. Talk wrestling, have fun. Don't take it all serious. You guys take everything I say so seriously. There was a good month of the show where I didn't watch an episode of wrestling and I was just talking about it.
And there's a couple people on here that think we stand by what we say here. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes
I just be talking sometimes, and then Eddie will post the clip. I'll be like, man, I really said that.
I'll be like, I be goofing sometimes. I be gaffing.
No, there's been at least 2 clips where I have gotten the notification of Pod-A-Mania has posted, and I see the clip and I go, yeah, no, I don't agree with myself.
With that being said, this is Pod-A-Mania. My name is Eddie.
My name is Dylan.
This is a Weekly Wrestling podcast.
Most of the time.
Be sure to follow us at Pod-A-Mania Pod _EWO3 and at Bozo Dills. What do we cover here, Dylan?
We cover everything from Collision for last week, Dynamite this week, and anything that might fall in between. And you can hear that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Please leave a review over there. Leave a comment. We love reading them, seeing them, and just overall receiving them. Bars. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for 500 subscribers. That was a while ago, but we are chasing 1,000 followers on TikTok. We're nearly at 800.
Dude, get me to a K. Give me to a rack.
Give me to a rack.
I want to be able to turn my phone to people at the party and be like, yeah, I got a rack on TikTok.
Yeah, it ends in 1K. Little spread pic on TikTok. Little TikTok.
Money spread. Little TikTok money spread.
And it's $2. But it's the one single dollar because it's like a rare, lucky thing.
Yeah.
Don't spend it, though. That's bad luck. And that's your advice this week.
There you go, PAM-fam.
If you were following us over on the Instagram this last weekend, you may have caught that I went to a local indie wrestling show in Orange County. DreamSlam Wrestling was amazing. Really caught me off guard. I knew maybe 2 out of the 3 wrestlers that were going to be performing there, and they have great talent and a vibe like no other at Gamecraft Brewery there in Anaheim. It really did impress me the way that they were able to generate such like event level status at essentially a backyard show.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. I was sad I couldn't go. I was sick as a dog, as you saw me. And dude, I sounded awful. I still don't sound the same as I usually do, but I watched that back and I was like, man, I was so cozy and I sounded so bad.
But I think odds are against some of these indie promotions, especially when they are in a backyard setting or an outdoor, not like a non-traditional wrestling venue. But some of them make the most out of it, especially when they perform at the Don Quixote or 1720 is having deathmatch wrestling with Circle 6, and I've been interested in going to that. Where they're just fighting throughout the bar room. It's a ballroom blitz.
That's kind of fire.
Way more intense deathmatch wrestling than what is provided there on AEW and GCW. It is worthy of noting that this last Collision we're covering was pre-taped after last week's Dynamite due to the weather restrictions. We here hope that everyone in Texas and anywhere where the weather may be bad is staying warm, staying vigilant, and doing the right thing to make sure all that ice goes away. Make sure you are salting your driveways, shoveling accordingly. Be hyper-vigilant like the mayor of New York.
I follow this guy on TikTok who, whenever it snows, he grabs a bucket of ice and just says, company salt. Or fucking salt goes, company salt. So I don't bust my ass. Company salt, so I don't bust my ass. And he starts throwing it. I'm just like, this guy is a working class American.
But I do want to talk about a working class American I have an issue with. In 2026, we were rudely treated to Billy Gunn TV time.
Dude, it is the big 26.
In the big 2026, we are, on God's green earth, we are receiving Billy Gunn and Austin Gunn taking on Protesta in a tag team contest on Collision. And yes, I understand that is due to the weather restrictions, but anybody else, Ace Austin, your other brother, why are we still putting up with him?
Don't get me started on Paul Wight saying that Kyle Fletcher isn't to the level of Billy Gunn. What? I'm sorry. Kyle Fletcher's like top 5 right now. In my opinion, the best wrestler in the world.
Top 5, not 5.
Yeah, like I think,
at least.
I think he's the best wrestler in the world. Has Billy Gunn ever been considered a good wrestler?
Even hit the top 200?
Top 5?
Top.
You're telling me, with all the guys in the world,
PWI 250, was he in that at any point in the last decade?
And if he is, why? That one was bad. I hated that.
I think.
And then why is Austin Gunn taking the pin and not Billy? Billy Gunn, why are you not taking the pin?
I was gonna say, if you are taking up time on my TV screen as an old man, put over the young talent. That's all I pray on.
Nah, bro. Austin's gotta take that. Not Billy.
Nah, the person that's gonna stick around for a while. The person that could go on a 6 singles run and turn on his brother and have a best of 7 with him and have a crazy death match.
You know what I'm learning as we do this show? You're really horny for best of 7s. I just love a good best of 7.
I just love a good rivalry blow off, you know? Blow down, showdown, bro versus bro. Like Okada confronting Takeshita after their tag team victory against the Gunns. It is very clear where Okada stands on Takeshita, where Fletcher may stand on Takeshita. We get updates.
It's so cute. Fletcher calls him Talk. Because Don Callis is just there spewing his bullshit, man.
Talking?
Yeah. Well, dude, he's there and he's spewing his shit. It's spewing Don Callis shit.
Propaganda.
It's the best way to describe it is just like this guy just decides, you know what, I'm gonna say anything I want,
and people buy into it. Sometimes you tune into what he says on commentary, and you're like, wow, this guy's just pulling things out of his ass,
dude. And I think it's insane that they let him just get on commentary every week.
3 times in the show.
Dude, I'm saying, at this point, don't take the headset off. Cut your promos from the table.
That's probably the biggest kick out of Don Callis I get, because he goes back into Gorilla with his talent, and then he comes back out.
I think about that all the time.
He's getting his steps in.
Where I'm just like, okay, you know that your guys are fighting for the tag titles and the Continental title, and Kyle Fletcher's in the main event. Just stay at ringside. You don't need to go back and forth.
You know me as a father figure of 15.
It's hard. I don't get paid enough.
Christian Cage has nothing on me and my sons. And this wig and my bob, Don Callis in a Katya ass, bang ass wig.
No, dude, I want him in those shitty, just a shitty ass, fuck ass bob.
I guarantee you.
Back on.
Well, he has Rocky Romero in a child sling over his stomach, and he hey, quiet Rocky. The only way I get me and my sons the exercise we need, and the calmness and peace and nature is when we go on our meditative walks
And Kyle Fletcher's just like dissociating throughout this whole thing.
He's high as shit. Will Ospreay slipped him at edible.
And he's just like, dude, I should just hang off. Why am I here?
Oh my goodness! I want to listen to sad hot mulligan lyrics and eat a crispy cream donut with my bruv.
Or since my body looks like that, probably just chicken and rice.
I didn't know bruv was an insult. I thought it was like...
Why did you get that? Wait, why do you think it's an insult?
Because I thought it was like slang for brava, or like...
They say brava. They do say that.
Yes, but apparently...
But abbreviated.
Apparently bruv is like, oh, you want to scrap.
Yeah.
Like, it's not friendly.
Yeah.
Like, it is if with your bruvs.
Yes.
But if you call a stranger bruv, you want to put the dukes up.
Or like if your friend embarrasses you and you go, brava! that doesn't have a positive connotation. I feel like this was known knowledge.
No, I've only heard it through Will Ospreay. He sells jerseys with it, like, just across the chest.
Well, yeah.
I was just like, yeah, okay, bruv nation. You know what I mean? And I was just like, that's...
Basically saying douche nation.
I was a little confused.
You were the guy who didn't speak a foreign language and someone taught you a cuss word and said it's thank you. That's who you are.
Me going like this in kindergarten and being like, I'm doing the middle finger in Chinese.
I'm feeling really Chinese today. That's you. That was you, huh?
And now I'm just telling people to kiss my ring. You know, I gotta put up this. My stim ring. I gotta put that up if I want to put. My
stim ring. No, dude, don't say that. Cause I can't be mean. I have to. Yep, he needs that. I can't make a joke when you say that. Yes and that. I just look like a prick if I yes and that.
It's almost as if. Like, when I watched back our reaction of Alec Price and Jordan Oliver getting signed to AEW through Alec Price's matchup with MJF, they took on Davis and Doyle ahead of their tag team match against FTR and Dynamite, and...
This is where I mentally checked out of Dynamite. Until
this was on Collision. It was Alec Price. It was Alec Price and Jordan Oliver takes on Davis and Doyle. And while this seemed like an easy victory for the Don Callis family members, Price and Oliver put up a fight.
Price and Oliver are great. They're going to be really good. It's just
it's
going to take some time
for working their second match in that evening, because this again post Dynamite they get slammed against each other. Like, being in this matchup as your second match in the night and agreeing to take these bumps against these big men, workhorses.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, also, yeah, like it's like they're a new hire. You know what it's like being a new hire. You just always say yes.
I did say, despite being slammed against one another multiple times in this matchup, these two meaty men do end up demolishing the new signees in their frat hazing ceremony.
Yeah.
Welcome to AEW, guys.
Welcome to AEW, pussies. You gotta face these two big fucks.
Big meaty fucks.
You want to get fucked up by some big meaty fucks?
That's what big.
You know what you have to do? You have to spin around the baseball bat 10 times, chug a beer, and then fight those two guys. And the camera turns to just two big meaty ass men. And they're like, sure. And then it comes back. They're comically shaking, like they're cartoonishly, like, and you can hear
their bones shattering.
Yeah, you hear the shattering sound. And they're like, yeah, sure.
But despite everything on this Collision, it was a great show. Shibata versus Hangman opened up the show in...
That opening up the show is insane.
Immediate action to the outside using the barricade and the reinforced announce desk that Big Show declared because he was doing commentary that night.
Dude, can I say it? Don't put the headset on that guy. Take the headset off, bro.
He takes the headset off, looks like Tyler 1. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude, it's just like... Oh, dude, there's a dent in that brain. I did not enjoy him. on commentary at all.
But, you know, speaking of people with dents in their brain, Shibata takes a dangerous spot, catching his leg over the barricade in that big boot maneuver to the bar.
AEW, another dangerous spot. Who would have thunk it?
It isn't even the most dangerous spot in this match because Hangman gets the advantage, saying, fuck the rules, we're going to fight in the crowd. You know, it was one of those matchups where we need to get the crowd into a second hour, like a third or fourth hour of this show.
It's just like, hey, the rules of wrestling don't matter here.
Hey, I'm always down for a little bit of rule bending, like you dropping your phone. No, pick it up. Pick it up. You made a scene. Pick it up.
I was just going to let it go. You didn't have to do this.
Because now you're going to make a scene when you move the microphone when I'm in the middle of telling a story.
I wasn't going to do it. I was going to wait. Why do you think I just sat there like... asshole, you have to pause the show.
But Shibata does take the upper hand doing the WWE All-Stars ass double stalling suplex onto the apron and then onto the concrete to the outside, which hurts every time I see it, you know, because you are hitting your spine on what I'm told is the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, every time there's an apron spot, Eddie has to bring up that's the hardest part. and the thing is, like, at first I was like, he's right. And then the middle part, you're like, dude, shut the fuck up, I get it. And now you're like, yeah, man, it is the hardest part of the ring. Yeah, no, that's what it is.
You're on that end of the balcony.
I'm back on the, yes, you're right. It is the hardest part of the ring.
It doesn't hurt as much as that dead-eye Hangman matches Shibata with later on in the match, really slowing Shibata down. The wrestler catches Hangman in a leg trip and a headlock, thinking Shibata has full control of this match and gonna get the victory, but Hangman eventually outmaneuvers and hits his buckshot to end the matchup, which I appreciated. Only took one buckshot, leaving those like double, triple, quadruple even for the big guys like Samoa Joe.
Dude, they finally saved something for a pay-per-view. Isn't that crazy?
They listened, Dylan.
Dude.
Aren't you happy?
Yeah, man. I don't know. It was just so funny to me. Just like, for like a month and a half straight, it just felt like every single episode has had just like, oh, that guy died.
Yeah, I mean, after 6 months of watching AEW, I would have thought you were used to it by now.
No, I'm used to it,
but I think the Regal discussion from a couple weeks ago definitely made you more aware.
Oh yeah, now it's just like, oh,
yes, yeah, Darby Allin is hanging out with Bam Margera this episode. You know, while Ricochet is out golfing with Don Callis. I don't know if Ricochet is trying to be a Don Callis guy.
No, man, it's just two guys trying to, work on their game.
Two ball.
You've never had a business meeting? You've never heard of people... I forgot. You've never heard of people having a business meeting at a golf course? It happens, man.
I don't know, man. I just...
did you know Don Callis put that on the family card as a business expense?
Davis and Doyle did beat up their lackey for... I don't remember what was happening in the background. I was actually trying to pay attention to the dialogue. But yeah, they did beat a person up in the background.
That's right. That doesn't matter. Back to what we were saying.
Trying to get Don Callis to help him ahead of his national championship match with Jack Perry, who does greet him with a promo later on in Collision, knife in hand, might I add.
Which is, and then they do that, Eddie, and it's just like, oh, you're not gonna kill anybody at the spot tonight. You're just gonna bring a fucking knife to a promo.
I thought there was, security at these venues.
Nope.
I thought there was a little bit of care.
Imagine he presses F. And he starts just spinning the knife.
That's essentially what he was doing.
He was just inspecting his knife in CS, guys.
As he basically.
You think he cased that or he bought it off the market?
He paid full price. He sold a car for it. He sold his friend.
Dude.
What's so sad is it cost him almost as much as his friend, because he elaborates that the Gates of Agony and Ricochet took something that they never once had. They took his friend away from him.
They took away my pet dinosaur.
So I'm taking away your championship, you bald fuck. Knife in hand. I'm gonna scalp you, you bald fuck.
You think that the CS market price of that knife has gone up or down?
What? Hey, depends on what happens in their match in Vegas next week.
I think if he wins, that's just shooting up, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think...
I'm going to place a Calshi future on that.
I mean, there was lots to be said about the Calshi future not sponsored on and never want to be on the...
Well...
on the title match between Kris Statlander and Thekla, as Kris Statlander gained a victory over Isla Dawn on Collision. Thekla did tell Statlander to live long and prosper before dumb bitch Stat Daddy loses her title on Wednesday. Statlander responded ahead of her title defense that Thekla should set up to live short and die.
Oh, wow.
But we'll be talking about that title match later on in this episode. But the boys are just out and about in this episode. Don Callis is out golfing with Ricochet in their business ventures. Darby Allin is on his own business venture down in Florida visiting good old friend Bam Margera, who spends his time skating and watching. Basically, it was just like, hey Bam, do you like me going into the steps?
Yeah, dude. I was just like, I was watching this and I was just like, what do these guys talk about?
No, how can I hurt myself on live TV next week, Bam?
Yeah, you think that's where he gets his match advice?
Bam of Damn Bam fame. Damn Bam, I miss you. HH.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm still alive and well, brother. I'm kicking.
Yeah, I think that's what they do. I think that's what they do when they hang out. I'm saying, I think that they hang out just like us, and they just go, all right, so how can I kill myself on TV?
How can I unalive myself on TV?
How can I make TBS and TNT scared to put my matches on air? How do I only get put on HBO Max?
I want to be the HBO exclusive, Bam.
Bam. Can I call you Bam?
Bam, I want to be a legend. I want to be a legend in the making.
Bam, I only want people to see me on HBO. How did
you get Johnny Knoxville to hate you? Other than the opiates, how did you get Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O?
Bam, how did we get here? How did we get to you and this? Because you used to be like the jackass guy.
You used to be the jackass, and now I have to find my jackass, is what Darby Allin is thinking. And isn't that just
beautiful?
Good advice for life? Finding, your sobering mentors, Sting and Bam Margera.
Dude, he has the craziest friends list on Facebook. His top friends on MySpace are Sting and Bam Margera. That's kind of crazy. It's a crazy
fire.
That's a crazy friendship ring.
Yeah. We move on to the other crazy...
Sorry. Do you think they ever hang out together? Him, Bam, and Sting all together?
Oh, they had to at some point.
That's gotta be the biggest coin flip blunt rotation ever. And that's either gonna be unbelievably cool or the scariest night of your life.
And Sting talks like Boomhauer after getting a pack of that good.
Yeah, I remember I used to fly down like I was a bat, and I used to use a baseball bat.
Okay.
Yeah, Sting. And then me.
Boomhauer.
Yep. Because I feel like they're gonna do some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like the one reasonable one, be like, no, maybe you shouldn't jump off the 4th floor of this building. Maybe you shouldn't jump off the fourth floor into the pool onto Bam Margera on a floaty. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
If Shane McMahon couldn't earn his father's love by nearly sacrificing his life off of multiple WrestleMania signs and King of the Ring spots where glass was not meant to break, I almost guarantee you, Darby, you're not gonna get the impression.
Okay, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I would pay to watch Darby Allin jump out of the fourth floor into a hotel pool if Bam Margera was on the floaty. I said it out loud and I thought about it. Like, yeah, no, I'd pay for that, and that's why Darby Allin sells.
X Games. That was your internal model.
Darby Allin sells. He sells tickets, man. Okay.
He sells wings. Red Bull, sign this guy.
Hashtag wings. Partner.
Can Darby Allin be the first Red Bull athlete to be an AEW sports entertainer?
Hashtag Red Bull athlete.
Hashtag school shooter. Hashtag Red Bull athlete.
Hashtag Fortnite man.
That's how it felt when you're putting these characters like Julia Hart and Willow Nightingale. It feels like a Fortnite lobby.
Yeah, nah, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I watch AEW and I'm just like, this is one of those like 2 a.m. nights during COVID on Discord. That's what some of these matches feel like.
I will say, having this proving ground matchups for Julia Hart I've really bought in to Triangle of Madness as of late because of their actually paying attention to their promo work these last couple weeks, and Julia trying to call her shots against the TBS champion Willow Nightingale. Willow plays an awesome brawler, the immovable object, in this match, and really deals with the pest Julia Hart really well. Really, it was a great matchup between these two women, and they showed out for the rematch we've been waiting for. And I think as I saw some of the comments come in from our Marina TikTok, that Marina is almost next in line for some of these guys, because Marina has been defending like with Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, and pushing further up, not just in the singles title picture, but the tag team and trios as well.
Yep, I agree completely. The matchup was really fun. There's a couple spots where you're just like, yeah.
Like that crazy standing vertical.
Yeah.
That Willow did on the outside.
Oh my god.
If you wanted a match to show a friend this week, definitely recommend this one. Julia gets strong defense in this match, doesn't look weak at all. Ultimately, Willow does get the retain, though. That good weekly defense for the TBS champion, and exactly what we need in reigns like this, where in modern day title history, you are having 50-day, 70-day, even up to 100-day reigns with zero defenses. So, thank you, Willow Nightingale, for stepping up to the plate there.
Yeah, thank God.
Speaking of stepping up to the plate, Andrade, though, has been showing out as well on Collision against a lot of these luchador talents of AEW. He makes us take our pants off with these matches. Andrade shows up against Magnus, I'm not too sure how you say it. But yeah, literally, he starts this match with full clothes on, and he somehow ends up in straight draws.
Well, so you know what happened was that at the beginning of this match, they are booing him.
Yeah.
And they don't like him. And then halfway through the match, they're like, oh no, he's hot! And they just started falling for the guy. And I mean, I can't blame him. Look at him. Yeah, dude, and then he starts taking his clothes off, and you're like, oh, this guy's really cool. And then he just got over, seemingly on accident. The things he's doing in the match are to be a heel. He's doing heelish actions,
yeah,
and then getting cheered. This is happening in WWE as well with Kit Wilson, where it's like they set this character up to be a heel, and everyone's like, "Wait, toxic masculinity gimmick? He's actually the good guy."
Okay, girly pot. Yes.
Like Andrade is the exact opposite of Kit Wilson. Like he is toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
But it's getting over because he's hot. It's so funny that both of these characters are trying to be heel, but are loved by the fans so much. I just think it's such like that's the dichotomy of wrestling.
Yes.
And like, that's what's so funny is everyone was like, oh, WWE's plan is to make people forget about Andrade. Like with us enforcing this and not letting him actually perform for AEW for the year, and now it's like, oh, that got him so over.
I was gonna say there is something to give to the thought of Andrade possibly being out for the year on that contract dispute with WWE. And I think fans were waiting for this exciting comeback in matches like he has with Swerve on Dynamite, which we'll cover later. But Andrade has called his shot after this match for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. He wants MJF's Triple B, making the current men's world title picture Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, Andrade, and Brody King. If I'm MJF,
I think I'm gonna use a couple of my sick days. I think I'm gonna call in sick.
I'm only wearing brown pants.
Hey, Tony. Flight got delayed. I'm stuck in New Hampshire.
Ooh.
Hey, weather's bad in Texas, Tony. Can't make it. Weren't you in Tennessee? Nope.
Why would I travel there?
That place sucks.
Those inbred freaks, why would I perform there?
I need to be in a real state like Vermont.
Real state like New York. He's from New York, but he hates Mamdani. I know he does.
I know he does. And you know what?
Because he's rich.
It's in character.
It's in character. But...
Did you see his jacket?
Custom Carhartt.
Dude, I want it so bad. Like, sell it.
Death Rider's custom Carhartt needs to happen.
Pod-A-Mania custom Carhartt.
Call us. We call us.
Ain't no party like a Pod-A-Mania party. You know what it would say on the front? It would just say PAM-fam.
PAM-fam.
And in the back, nothing. I want a little PAM-fam here, the Carhartt logo here, and I want it to be the exact same jacket.
Claudio Castagnoli and Roderick Strong put on for the main event of Collision. They have an insane Ring of Honor flashback match for the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship held by Claudio Castagnoli. And this is only their 5th one-on-one match together. I checked Cage Match, and they've only been in tag team match. And fun fact, this match was held a month after their last one-on-one, which was held on 12/21/2025.
Crazy.
Immediately taking it to the outside, these two men chop back and forth. These two are key examples of what it means to have modern American strong style and European strong style. Through hard-hitting exchanges and submissions, Claudio plays a mean heel with joint manipulation and using the outside to his advantage on Neck Strong Roderick Strong.
Neck game go crazy.
And buying the Neck Strong shirt for your girlfriend.
That's a Valentine's gift, guys. Get your girlfriend a Neck Strong shirt. She'll love that.
You're welcome for the advice, PAM-fam. And
you guys should listen. You guys should write down every time we give you advice, write it down.
And then take into account what we said at the top of the episode, that none of what we say on microphone
I like to lie.
We are held liable for.
So what you should do is you should get, you know what they should do?
They should
get sticky notes and they should put them on their computer monitor with all of our advice.
This is
and realize how much we contradict ourselves.
See how many times we contradict ourselves and figure out the PAM commandments. You know? I want the best 10 rules.
Unironically, like 6 of them. And then the last 4 are just like TBD.
To be announced. They haven't gotten around to it.
We haven't. We have ADHD. We kind of procrastinated those 4. We said we'd do those later and we forgot.
But...
Like, we're really fixated on our traders.
We will say, though, we are serious journalists. but it's like 90% ISO, where it's like 90% satire. There's that 10% of truth for journalism we do want to get across.
I know, I do understand the pillars. I do understand that we have pillars that we have to abide by. But also, I also like to make you guys mad.
And like, I giggle
I giggle when you guys comment and are mad at me, and I'm just like, I didn't even
cookies.
I didn't even mean that. I'm playing Arc Raiders, bro. I'm gooping right now.
I'm gooping right now.
All this money on me make me want to poop. Like, what are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, fam.
Stick to your own, dude. PAM-fam. Go to your nearest convenience store. Stick your hands in the cash register. That's your money now. That's what Claudio Castagnoli attempts to do in the final segments of this matchup against Roderick Strong. We see Claudio trying to use the ring post to his advantage to attack the legs he's been targeting throughout the matchup. Claudio eventually gets cut off by Roderick Strong's comeback after Orange Cassidy gets involved and Wheeler Yuta gets involved. We do see, get bits and pieces of that Orange Punch in his involvement, slowly getting back to in-ring action. Can't wait for that. Claudio cuts off Roderick Strong's comeback at the end of the match. And although Orange Cassidy was there to help, Claudio retains the CMLL World Heavyweight title because, they're not gonna put down that promotion like that. I will say it does make me interested in possibly watching that promotion and seeing who the competitors Claudio is facing down there are, and that's kind of what I enjoy about AEW signing these indie guys and allowing them to actually participate in their independent bookings.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool that they allow them to kind of have that freedom. It's like, hey, you're not going to be used on TV much these next couple of weeks. You might as well go get some running.
Unless you're Danhausen or Ricky Starks.
What do you mean? Danhausen? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Danhausen?
He's still on the roster, right?
He's in a contract year. I believe his contract is up in February.
And he hasn't been fucking seen.
And he's expected to go to WWE and crazy free agent haul by WWE this year.
Powerhouse Hobbs,
Chris Jericho,
Danhausen, Chris Jericho,
Danhausen, the Saudi Arabian guy that's going to get released quietly in a year.
They're going to get the fucking unction back together.
Wish him nothing but the best, though. Get that health care, get that paycheck. Remain cursing people. If you're going to curse anybody, curse Triple H. That fuck.
He's bald. But he's not like cool bald.
Not even like, he's evil bald.
Yeah. He's like...
Again, satire.
He's like sits in a throne. Nope, we don't gotta explain ourselves.
So you 100% support all actions by Don Callis, no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't take what I'm saying seriously. But I'm just saying,
don't take what I'm saying seriously.
There's cool
but this I mean 100%. Don Callis is my boy.
I shined his head.
I did at one point. He did give me money. It is not on contract. It was under the table.
I needed the money. Triple H is quite literally like sitting turned around when the camera pans to the really long table, evil, bald.
Yeah. He is
and like Kyle Fletcher's like cool post-emo bald.
Disney Channel original comedy. Like DCOM villain.
I think like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Like straight up just evil.
I like gold. I like Saudi gold.
I like Saudi gold. Triple H when Saudi America asked for the Royal Rumble. I like gold. $1 million.
Oh, man. And that's probably how Rocky Romero felt in this opening contest to Dynamite. He shows out.
Do I have to say it again?
Benny Hill wrestler.
Benny Hill ass wrestler. One. Second of all, I will reiterate this point till I am blue in the face. I don't care how many times you guys hate it. This is the 10%. If they don't have an entrance for the match, they don't fucking matter to me.
Dude, he's as blue as his beanie right now.
I just hate it. I just genuinely hate when you're telling me that you can't give 20 seconds so Rocky Romero can have his fucking music play.
And he ended up attacking and cutting off Kenny Omega's entrance anyway.
And it's not even like it's not even like Rocky Romero's a local talent. He is a signed Don Callis family member.
He's a signed Don Callis family member. He is arguably somebody who is in a position to be taken seriously. Every time we joke about Roppongi Vice, it's not that I dislike him as a wrestler, dislike him, I don't want him to go away at all.
Yeah, I like him, but
him being positioned in the Don Callis family is just a little strange.
It just makes no fucking sense.
It's like having these big, burly, hairy men. It's like all of these big, strong guys, and then you have like a chihuahua you love that you say you're taking on a walk, but it's in your purse the whole time.
It's like because the way the Don Callis family works is there's 15 dogs and they all take care of each other, right?
It might as well be.
No, I'm saying. So it's like you have a bunch of pit bulls and boxers and Rottweilers, and then you have this little fucking...
It's a damn hotel for dogs.
And then you have a little fucking, like, Yorkie Maltese mix in your purse that has, like, the floppy ears, and you're just like... And you have him sit in your purse, you're like, this is Rocky.
Dude, that's yeah, you make Rocky Romero a dog, he would still be named Rocky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, man. It is crazy,
and
though.
Wardlow's one of those dogs that when you walk up to the house, you're like, I'm not gonna knock him.
No, Wardlow's one of those dogs, you take him off the chain, he don't bark no more.
No, he's a good dog. I'm saying, like, if I'm going up to my boy's house and I see that dog in the window, I'm like, I'm gonna wait outside the gate.
But Rocky Romero does take on AEW's Catman and Kenny Omega, and this is a damn cakewalk for the cleaner. This is a 5-minute match.
When Rocky Romero did the fucking soccer slide, like he scored a goal.
Yeah,
this dude does like the knee slide like he scored a goal, and it's just like.
Is that Messi?
Oh,
who does
every
that?
wrestler, every soccer player does a knee slide. They all do it. That's why it's like a general knee slide.
Okay.
But it's like they did a knee slide celebration, like he did something sick, and it's just like I'm supposed to take Rocky Romero seriously. By the way, like he's a part of the Don Callis family.
Immediate V trigger after that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he a comedy wrestler now? Is that what they're doing to my boy?
He kind of always has been, but you said, like,
I'm supposed to take him seriously.
Because he's with the Don Callis.
Because he's with the Don Callis family. Yet he's still doing Benny Hill, Tom and Jerry ass shit.
He's playing a game of cat and mouse with Kenny Omega throughout this match. The only moments that Rocky gets to breathe are when he gets to outwork Kenny Omega when running away and playing that game of cat and mouse. Kenny Omega ultimately gets the victory over Rocky Romero in under 5 minutes.
I think we've talked longer about this segment than the match actually went on.
Probably. And that's okay. Kenny Omega had a lot to say after this match, declaring that...
This motherfucker always got a lot to say.
He is the EVP. He does own the company.
He do be yapping, though. Like, this could have been an email. Like, we didn't need to have a whole meeting. You could have just emailed me this.
Tony Schiavone, but it's the Raw General Manager, the anonymous Raw General Manager gimmick. No, but it's also Kenny Omega.
I wanted to just be Kenny Omega as the EVP. Instead of cutting promos, he gives it to the announcers and says, hey, this could have been an email, so I'm just going to give it to you guys.
EVP via satellite says that the possibility of facing either Swerve and Andrade, which we'll cover later on in the show, he's getting the best of what AEW has to offer, and he feels the best he has in his career, and he will become the heavyweight champion of the world one more time. Hangman comes out to confront one of his ex-friends, current friend, I don't know where they stand at this point, comes out to basically say that he had dreams when he became AEW champion of even defending against Kenny himself one day. It was a match basically written since the beginning. Hangman has the exact same dreams as Kenny Omega and will let no man get in his way of becoming champion again. Not Hook, not MJF, and definitely not Swerve. Not my boyfriend, Swerve Strickland. Enter his boyfriend, Swerve Strickland. He comes out to defend his love and make his claim and ask Hangman to be his Valentine while challenging Maxwell for his Triple B. He is set to face Andrade later on in the night, and we'll see who is going to face Kenny Omega in Vegas to take on MJF at Grand Slam in Australia.
So much going on. Yeah, yeah, man. That.
Like, I mean,
I love that I tune in to AEW wrestling for three things: to watch Darby Allin find a new way to try to die.
Yeah.
Andrade's hot. And Yowie on my TV with the Hangman and Swerve.
Amen, brother.
That's what America's about.
And truly, it is about having grown men kiss on national television. It's what all the women want. They're watching Heated Rivalry. They're wondering
reading Heated Rivalry.
They're wondering what else is on HBO Max that I can see two sweaty men kiss, maybe give a little fellation on, and that is definitely.
No, I know we said we'd yes and more. No, is this called fellation?
Yeah, it's
who calls it that? Where did you hear that?
I heard it here first, folks. I think I'm trying to start a new thing.
Don't they always in the country? I'm not.
Let me know let me know if that fellation goes kris. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And you
no, dude, you can't. I'm not yes-anding that. I'm not letting you have fellation.
You know who does go kris every time he's in the ring is Jon Moxley. He takes on Ace Austin in a surprisingly good matchup. Crazy place on this card. Like, Ace Austin has climbed the card in such a short period of time with his association with the Bang Bang Gang and Bullet Club Gold, and not filling in.
Bullet Club is a subscription service?
Yeah, it's where you get their nude calendar every year, and
what are we doing wrong? Why are we not subscribed to that?
Oh, I thought you were suggesting that.
Well, both.
You know, we got to be asked for it first. They asked for the Bullet Club Gold nude calendar, and you know, the Bang Bang Gang, they don't call them that for nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Bang Bang Gang sponsored by Durex, you know?
Yeah, sponsored by Apron. You're right, sponsored by Apron. You're right. I forgot they were sponsored by Plan B.
The best legs in wrestling take on AEW's Ace, the Death Riders Ace, who start this match hot by beating the shit out of each other.
Alright, sorry, I have to cut you off. I hate this. I hate wrestling for this reason. So this match, the stipulation is if Ace Austin wins, he then gets to face him again for the title.
It was a international championship or a continental championship. I can't even tell the difference because what the fuck is the difference? It was a continental eliminator match. If Ace Austin wins, he does get to face Jon Moxley again.
So soon. It's the dumbest thing. Why can't he fight someone for the Death Riders? Why can't he have a number one contenders match? I just hate this stipulation. I think it's one of the worst stipulations in the business.
There is something to be said about that kind of like threat. We do see MJF get confronted by Brody King later on in the show, who they also set up a AEW Eliminator match next week in Vegas.
Tony Khan just looks at the card and goes, "How can I make these two guys fight? It makes sense."
Well, because he doesn't. The reasoning for the Brody King matchup, though, is Brody King did end up talking to Tony Khan, saying, "Hey, MJF said I needed to face elite level talent. Who do you think I should face?" And Tony Khan did say, "Well, you can face MJF."
Yeah, it's just like could have said Kenny Omega. I just don't like the idea of like, hey, if I beat you, I then get to face you again for your title. I hate that. I hate that. I think it's stupid.
But it is...
like, I don't know. I just think about, like, any other sport. No.
How many times do you have to play the same team in basketball and football?
In the playoffs, you don't face each other till the finals if you're on the opposite side of the fucking bracket. If you're in a different conference, you don't fucking play each other till the finals.
I feel like football and basketball teams are just like face... Like...
Well, NBA, you face every team at least twice in a season. But it's not like if I beat the Knicks, I then get to face them for the title. It's like, that's a regular season match. That's fine. This has no stipulation. But if you're putting a stipulation on something, I feel like it should be two people fighting to face the champion. I don't get how he just gets to, like, yeah, if I beat you once, I get to beat you.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't like the concept of the thing. And I know people are going to be like, I actually set up a really good blow-off match, and that's the story. You can build the story in so many other fucking ways. These guys don't have to fight each other for a chance at the title. Just have them lose a fucking title match. I would
Yeah. There is something.
It's either a waste of a win, or it's a waste of a title defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's either because if you're gonna have Brody King lose the first one. That's what I'm saying is like if you're gonna have Brody King, if you have Brody King lose the one to get the championship match, it's a waste of a fucking match. Just have him lose a title match so he can say he's fought for the title.
I guess you don't want to make him look weaker against some of these.
It's
other
MJ
guys.
fucking F.
Now, when you make Brody King face anybody else in the other 5 guys who are facing each other, so like Andrade faced Swerve, who fought Jet Speed.
Yeah, but also you could just have fucking Bandito help win the match in a face way.
Yeah.
Like there's ways around it. Like Bandito doesn't like MJF already, so Bandito helps Brody King get that match.
Or even like Bandito helping Brody King against an Andrade because he's been beating all the luchadors.
Yes, it's like there's so many ways to set this up.
Yeah.
And I feel this is just a little lazy, but it's okay because it's going to be a good match. But it's like I think it's just a little lazy. I think that it's kind of like a cheat code. Where it's just like I don't know. It's like we talk about with SmackDown, like when we play fucking manager mode on 2K, and you're just like,
fuck it, it's a tables match.
Fuck it, it's a tables match. Fuck it, this man, my champion doesn't really have a rivalry going with anybody. Let's throw these two together. Non-title match though, and it's just like,
which honestly, I felt like that was this match with Ace Austin versus Jon Moxley. Yeah. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, but just like Jesus at ringside, watched a great exhibition between these two competitors. Jon Moxley eventually did get the win over Ace Austin as Takeshita comes out to claim his shot at the Continental title afterwards. Finally getting a face-to-face, since it's not just words now between Jon Moxley and Don Callis. But after that, we did get a TNT title defense by Mark Briscoe versus fellow Don Callis family member El Clan. And again, great athleticism shown by El Clan and shown by Mark Briscoe here. Great defense and getting into those weekly challenges and putting him up against various members of the Don Callis family. He does say after this match, he's mostly been defending against the Don Callis family, so he's like, I've been liking this open challenge, so I'm going to be doing an open challenge on Collision, but with one asterisk. No Don Callis members allowed.
oh.
This match wasn't...
That's crazy. You're kicking 15 people out of ringside.
And that's almost as many people that Kenny Omega said he wouldn't sign. 80% of the roster I wouldn't have signed.
That's so crazy to say, by the way. As the EVP of the company, to say that is fucking insane.
Mark Briscoe versus El Clan wasn't the standout of this segment of TV, though. It was what happened after the match, after Briscoe made that open challenge for Collision, because the lights went out. We're met with
they've been having a lot of technical difficulties with the lights recently. They need to call the Jags. The Jags just made the playoffs. They got money right now.
Mr.
Conrad, Mr. Khan, I know you guys just made it to the playoffs, so you guys got an extra game of ticket revenue and concession sales, jersey sales. The light's been going out a lot over here. Can you please help a brother out?
It's like I'm hearing the heartbeat from under the floorboards. No, it's not the Telltale Heart. It's the psycho killer, Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh.
He makes his AEW debut, and in one entrance...
So sick, honestly.
And in one homoerotic kiss to a man, defies everything he did on the main roster in WWE. Like, if there's one thing those black and gold NXT guys know how to do, it is to find a jacket that is 3 sizes too big and make themselves way cooler on AEW television.
Yep, and then go back to WWE and get paid way more. So Ciampa, I'll see you on WWE in 3 years.
I don't think so. I think Ciampa and...
I think he's too old for that. He's got too much gray in the beard.
Yeah, right.
Ciampa, if he was like 5 years younger, I could so see him pulling a Aleister Black.
Well, imagine seeing Tommaso Ciampa, Briscoe. Cope's coming back for his little last few months. He's gonna set to retire.
I had this problem whenever I hear Cope. I just think of the word Crody because he's from Toronto. He is.
Yeah.
It's my Crody.
The Rated R Crody.
The Rated R Crody star. Edge.
Now, Tommaso Ciampa is way better suited in AEW, in my opinion.
I think so too.
That's also my opinion with somebody like Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. I think seeing Candice LeRae even in
Did you see the spot that they ran on SmackDown where Candice LeRae got fucking paper bag but by a lucha mask?
Oh, wow.
And then turns and hits Gargano because Gargano tries to grab her to save her.
Yeah.
I was actually like, that's a fun way to use a mask gimmick.
I think Candice LeRae would be a great addition to the eventual all-women's Anarchy in the Arena we're going to get in AEW eventually.
Those women are going to kill each other.
Kind of like how we expect Okada and Takeshita to kill each other in their eventual matchup, because Okada does end up apologizing to Kyle Fletcher for screwing him up with the screwdriver in the C2. Kyle Fletcher does accept his apology, made
and that does come back to bite him in the butt.
Good graces with Okada. Comes back to bite him in the butt, though, as Don Callis continues to talk that talk and yap his yap. Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher are gods.
Dude, I think this was one of his most deranged. This one, it just felt like he did a fucking couple bits of drugs before he did this.
No,
he was all over the place.
He's asked for 2C from his dealer.
Dude,
he's not doing coke anymore. Dude, it is something way more intense and way more...
This promo was manic. This one was manic. And then the whole time, I kind of hope he's doing it on purpose, because it's like we're seeing Don Callis slowly get way too in over his head and it's all going to explode. But you see Kyle Fletcher behind him just dissociating, kind of I don't want to be here. Takeshi's just standing there what the fuck's going on? And then halfway through, Don Callis is just and Kyle Fletcher and Okada made up, and Takeshi just looks at Fletcher
you made up?
The fuck you did? And Kyle Fletcher's just like the little brother. It's like the youngest in the family when the parents are getting divorced. And it's just holding on. They're both no, guys, I love both of you so much. Please stop.
Which is really surprising. I figured, I think we're eventually gonna see this breakdown in the Don Callis family, and I think that's gonna eventually happen in that Anarchy in the Arena against the Death Riders. I think when they're met with actual wrestlers in a no-holds-barred matchup.
Did you just say actual wrestlers?
Yeah. Not meaty fucks. And not dogs who eat slop out of a can.
I feel like eating slop out of the can gave you an advantage in Anarchy in the Arena. I feel like if there's a place where, quote-unquote, not wrestlers would thrive is in the place where you don't have to stay in the ring and wrestle.
But it's comparing wolves to huskies. It's like, yes, they are the same breed, but they're not. One lives with a white girl in West Hollywood, and the other raised itself in the Hollywood Hills and howls at the moon.
So you're telling me right now that a wrestler like Kyle Fletcher and Okada fares better in an Anarchy in the Arena than a pit bull on a chain? Like some of the Don Callis stuff. I'm asking genuinely, because I feel like the whole point of Anarchy in the Arena is not the technical fucking wrestling side. I think the Death Riders have so much of an advantage in that match because they're all fucking psychopaths.
My analogy for Anarchy in the Arena and the Don Callis family is simply to be read in the book Animal Farm. If you did any of your basic high school reading, you will eventually see how, the pigs and the cows disagree on how their tourist attraction and their farm should be ran.
Dude, I feel like we're picking the same winner and we're doing it the exact opposite way.
So I think that the truth will be revealed in the Don Callis family. All will be revealed soon. Toxicity shall be spat, just like it was in the AEW Women's World Title defense that Kris Statlander had against Thekla in a pay-per-view level matchup.
Dude, it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good.
And definitely a temp check from Tony to see the interest in a Thekla World Title reign. Yep. This was one of the few matches on Dynamite where it's this could have gone on the pay-per-view. What are we expecting here at Revolution that you're showing this to us on a random TV episode?
That's what I'm saying.
These guys absolutely show up with their best in this matchup. Statlander competing and defending her title the best as she can, and I think Thekla putting on great defense and great offense, catching Stat Daddy off guard multiple times and coming close multiple times to winning that title.
Hey, she looked like a spider. She looked like a spider sometimes.
Really, really bending backwards to win that AEW.
Don't at the camera. Don't go at that. Don't do that. You don't.
Women's World Title.
You can't make a joke and then be like, hey, you see what I did there? That's what you just fucking did. She just fucking did. You're a prick.
Ultimately, Kris Statlander does get the energy to retain and win her title against the Toxic Spider, and they will meet again, whether that be in Australia here in a few weeks or even at Revolution in March. It's curious to see what we're going to get, because where will the championships land on all of these weekly shows and all of the stops we have along the way? We have to go to Australia. They're going to a different time zone. They're going to California. They're going to Ontario, California. And then they're going to Australia.
Right up the block, and then way around the block.
It's just a little further.
we can make it. I can't make it to Ontario, but we're still going to Australia, right? Huh?
If you did want to invade the show, be sure to use SeatGeek with our link in the description.
And then jump the barricade.
For fun.
Just to see if you can get away with it.
If you're a real PAM-fam squad family member, prove it. Tatted on you. Maybe
the shitty ass PAM logo we have right now. We gotta update that. What if we have people who like us enough?
No, I think our logo is way better than FTR's.
Dude, FTR's logo is fucking different. But I have to say, Stoke coming out in a wheelchair, man. I don't like FTR, but I love Stoke, dude.
I think that's if two white men can't get over, give them comic relief black guy.
Yeah, but that is what they did.
I unfortunately, the TikTok comments have yet to persuade us. We still stand pretty firm in our choice to not like these dads.
I'm just bored.
These are literal fathers.
Stoke's cool.
Hey, Stoke is probably one of the most entertaining. That is the 20% that Kenny Omega wouldn't fire.
Yeah. No, well, FTR's in the 80%. But Stoke is in the 20.
Hey, and he's pulling his weight here, and that's fucked up because he's in a wheelchair. FTR did eventually retain against Davis and Doyle.
Ooh.
We didn't catch it.
No, we caught it. I mean, Doyle unfortunately hurt his peg.
Doyle did, coming back from a torn pec injury, tears his pec. I'm not sure if it's the same one or the other one.
Maybe this guy's got to stop hitting his chest. That's what some people think.
My favorite moment in every Jake something Doyle matchup is when he does this move. When he does the classic Wolf of Wall Street.
So crazy.
Yeah. Maybe pick a different taunt, bud.
Maybe. Can Tony Khan
drink
I
your
need
milk?
I need to spell on somebody I care about. I love tag team wrestling. I can't do this. I can't fucking watch these guys anymore, man. I'm over it. I'm still over it. I'm gonna stay over it. It's like when you have a girlfriend who watches the same show. Like she just rewatches this. She doesn't want to go watch a new season of a show. No. I'll just watch Malcolm in the Middle again. Let's watch The Office again.
Grey's Anatomy will do it.
Yeah, like let's watch Grey's Anatomy. Ooh, Chicago PD.
But you hate this episode, but it's my favorite.
But it's my favorite. I love this Parks and Rec episode.
You said Stranger Things was cringe. Yeah, but the new season's coming out.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, I don't want to watch the same thing anymore. I want to watch a Guillermo del Toro film. Like, come on, I want to watch Frankenstein. Dude.
You putting on that you're a performative male, that you. I have class. I don't watch A24 anymore. I put on Neon. I put on.
Dude, like
The Monkey.
You're telling me you wouldn't rather watch Frankenstein than Criminal Minds for the 7th time?
I would rather watch. That is the Jacob Elordi film I would like to watch. Not Wuthering Heights with him and Margot Robbie.
They both work. Okay, Frankenstein's also hot.
So, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a wrestling podcast, by the way. Speaking of hot monsters, Andrade faced
God,
Swerve.
dude, he's so fucking hot.
He faced Swerve Strickland in the main event of Dynamite, and showed out.
They are both so good. I didn't realize how good their chemistry would be.
Actually,
like it was genuinely really good chemistry.
I think when you look at the run Andrade has had since coming back against all these luchadors and running with the Don Callis family, building himself back up to that superstar status, immediately placing himself.
He's so good, dude. I forgot how good he is because he got so shut down in WWE and then they didn't let him wrestle.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy because all these like black and gold NXT guys, which were stars under Triple H, failed on the main roster.
You know, we could do the whole like shit on WWE thing. I think it just comes down to they all learned from Vince. So when you learn from Vince and you went through the things Vince put you through, you think I have to put these guys through the same thing. If they're not my style, then it's not going to work for my product. And it's such a corrupting, brain-broken thing that AEW doesn't have.
They do have the Vince brainworm, and when the people with the Vince brainworm go to AEW, a la Edge, a la Chris Jericho, it simply doesn't work because sometimes they just try and get sports entertainment over, and in reality, we just want an alternative.
This fan base doesn't want that.
Yeah. I really think if we want to broaden that up and not even make it a tribalism debate, it comes down to presentation.
Yeah.
Because you can look hot as shit, looks
Like Andrade.
Looks or otherwise, have a big ass coat, have a mink come out and
a mink and a fucking fedora with a feather in it.
I think it comes down to how you are building yourself up as a star. You know, I think Darby Allin, he has face paint, he has a cool jacket. I'm still not bought in. You know, but in one entrance, Tommaso Ciampa and Andrade.
You're still not bought in on Darby Allin.
He climbed a big mountain. He's friends with Bam Margera. He occasionally it's like I'm tuning in to, hey guys, it's Moist Critical here. We're gonna play Kick the Buddy on my iPad for this live stream. I hope you guys enjoy.
No, dude, I think I get Darby Allin now. I think I get it. I didn't like it at first, but I think I get it. You have to have, if you're not going to be a sports entertainment show and you're going to be more of an indie promotion, you have to have a shock factor wrestler, and that's who he is.
I know. I
like him. And the thing is, he's a good wrestler. It's not like he's bad at wrestling and he just kills himself. He's a good wrestler.
The thing is we appreciate it until he does something too stupid that he seriously injures himself.
But we're not there yet, so stop acting like we're there.
I know.
Because then you're going to go his whole career, and then it's not going to happen, and you're going to be like, damn, I didn't appreciate him while I had him.
You switched.
That's what's going to happen.
But
I'm saying because I had that realization myself of just like, man, yes, he is potentially hurting himself.
I guess Jackass was a weekly TV show, huh?
Yes.
Shit.
If my thing is, if you're going to look at Darby Allin, you're going to, when he retires, if no insane injury like you're talking about happens, which we don't want to happen.
Yeah.
And he goes his whole career and he's fine, and none of that happens, and his only injuries are just like unfortunate normal things in a match, or outside of wrestling, like when he hurt himself skateboarding, that's fine. That's cool. You're a cool dude.
Yeah.
If no life-threatening things happen from him doing these spots and he's okay, you're going to, at the end of his career, be like, damn, I didn't appreciate him enough while I had him, and that's the conversation I have with myself. Of, I need to appreciate this while I have it, because these are the spots people talk about Mick Foley for. Like that, you know what I mean? They talk, like, these, I know we call them spot monkeys, and we make fun of them for being a shock factor wrestler. These are the things we talk about 10 or 15 years from now when we're talking wrestling, go, dude, you remember when he did that, though? He really did that shit. And you're going to regret not appreciating it in the moment. Think of how many people didn't appreciate Mick Foley when they had it.
But Mick Foley,
I know it's different.
I was saying just Mick Foley
I'm saying in the gist of like, damn, this guy has put on some of the most fun, insane matches I've seen since we started watching AEW, and if we don't appreciate it, we're gonna regret it when we don't have it.
I appreciate what he does for wrestling. There's a necessary spot for him. I just think every show is kind of crazy.
I'm with you on that.
And I think that you can agree on.
No, I'm the one who says it more than anyone out loud.
Going through glass panes and even like chiropractor worthy spots. Save it for the pay-per-view. Save it for the title card shows.
I'm with you.
Grand Slam's a special event TV show. Save it for that.
Save it for Maximum Carnage, which he did on the one that we talked about hating. But I get what you're saying, and I'm the one who says it more than anybody. But I think I'm starting to appreciate him more for what he's giving us. Because he's giving everything he can.
Just like fellow world title competitor Andrade and Swerve Strickland in this main event matchup. They put everything on the line, and I think when we consider the power dynamic, as Swerve has now frequented the world title picture and Andrade is just now declaring himself for it for the first time in his career, at least in an American company, the fact that Swerve and Andrade is a believable matchup, and one that we're not questioning.
Yep.
One that we are like, oh, Andrade's here. He's a star. You told me that he's kind of been on a run, actually, like, not just having these, like, almost Eddie Guerrero-esque Riz moments with the ladies in the crowd, getting their numbers and little smooches on the napkins. He's taking his pants off for them. He's giving these women a show in the crowd.
He's being an entertainer while being so athletic and so underrated.
He's over. He's over with not just the AEW crowd, not just the casual fan, but I think to impress the bored girlfriend at the wrestling show that got dragged there because you're doing the flippy shit, but not like an indie guy. Mm-hmm. You're a luchador who's cocky and hot, and you're putting it out all on the line. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to root for you, and it makes it so easy when Swerve plays this anti-hero heel we saw shades of last week as he faced Kevin Knight. Really, it was two of these guys who know the outside of the ring and the ways that they can use everything to their advantage. I was impressed.
Me too. He's amazing, and it just shows what a good spot AEW's in, that they have 6 real competitors for the world title, and one of them is somebody who just got off of leave. Like, he wasn't allowed to be around, and he just picked it up right where he was supposed to leave off.
Yeah. It is almost as if you, press unpause on a boss fight, and you're just as locked in as you were before. Andrade is a superstar in the making.
He just needs to find a way to make sure it keeps going.
Especially within this matchup next week in Vegas, heading in to a one-on-one with Kenny Omega. If he wasn't a star in any of these matches so far, especially this one with Swerve, I think him versus Kenny Omega, a match we've been waiting for since his AEW debut. Whew.
So excited.
That it's going to be one of the most exciting parts of this weekend. Kind of just like how there's a lot of excitement in the air and a lot of discourse about AJ Styles and his plans post WWE. There are a lot of talks at this point that AJ Styles is done with WWE. He had his match with Shinsuke Nakamura at Saturday night's main event, as well as setting up his match 10 years from his debut in WWE with Gunther at the Royal Rumble, with his career on the line. If he loses, he must leave WWE. He retires.
Man, they're really going to go with this Gunther as the Legend Killer gimmick, and I kind of fuck with it heavy.
Yes.
I know we're not talking AEW, but I'm still tapped in a little bit. We're not talking WWE, but I'm still tapped into WWE, and I like what they've been doing with that. I'm really excited to see what happens with AJ after. Part of me just expects him to be done.
Yeah.
The way he's talked about it in interviews and talking to people, like videos I've seen on TikTok and stuff, like his body just doesn't want to keep doing it. He's at the point where he's done, man, and it really fucking sucks that his last match is going to be at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. And you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
I wish that it would have had a chance to, be closer to home for him. But
be made a show, and, if
I know, I'm not saying do the same thing you did for John Cena, but at least give him his own farewell, his own Saturday night main event farewell.
Yeah. I mean,
kind
of was with Shinsuke.
But have Saturday night main event be the end. You don't have to make him travel to the other side of the globe to go get tapped out by Gunther.
When we look at his WWE career, it wasn't a bad one at all. He got his John Cena series where he's going to beat up John Cena.
He won a WWE championship. As the TNA guy.
His matches with Roman Reigns and, even him. I remember AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, carrying SmackDown through 2016, 2017.
Him, Gallows, and Anderson was unbelievable TV. always entertaining and pissed you off just enough to be good.
Like,
we're gonna beat up y'all. So good. Just so good.
His modern work with Dragon Lee and did he end up facing Carmelo Hayes?
I don't remember. But genuinely, that title run with Dragon Lee was everything AJ Styles' career has been about. Is being in situations where, you're not in the most favorable position, but let's make the fucking most out of it. Yes. And let's make these people love us.
And I think that's kind of why people want him to stay in wrestling, at least as a coach, at least as a writer, at least somebody to have backstage. Because think about...
But he has a fam, man.
Like the PAM-fam,
he wants to spend time with his fam, man.
I think that'd be possible with AEW, man. I'm gonna advocate for it. I'm gonna dream book. As many times as I see. I just think about
having to take the flight every Tuesday and Friday before the show. Fuck that, man. You've already traveled your whole life, man.
I just these tweeting at Uncle Allin, just being like, you want you versus Kyle Fletcher, you versus Will Ospreay.
We all want it, but
you versus Hangman. Wrap up with you versus Kenny Omega started, man. Bullet Club for life. If everybody's gonna retire in the Bullet Club, you're all gonna retire in the same place. I think for the right amount of zeros, AJ Styles can make.
For the right amount of zeros, anybody will do anything. Come on. Offer me 900 M's, I'd become AI.
I think there is a lot of good happening in wrestling this weekend. I did want to highlight Super Power Slam, hosted by Jersey Championship Wrestling and GCW in partnership with the Little Oaks Foundation. They are putting on a benefit show for neurodivergent, those in need, and raising money to support that community in that Jersey area. And you have people like Jet Speed taking on Joey Janela and Megan Bain in a tag team match. One called Manders and Thomas Shires taking on Mance Warner and Adam Priest. You have Lee Moriarty, who also Orange Crush Art is hosting this benefit with the auctions and whatnot. He's facing Jonathan Gresham. Willow Nightingale shows out against Mara Sade, and Billy Starks, JCW champion, takes on Effie. That was originally Matt Cardona. Effie's the real indie god, let's be real.
Yeah. This guy's gonna sit on his soapbox. Go get paid. Go get your healthcare to the other guys. But when it's Matt Cardona, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. That's what you're doing. You're picking and choosing.
The thing is,
you're having your cake and you're eating it.
No, because I'm an insider journalist, and I know that in Matt Cardona's contract, it was only an action figure clause. He only wants the merch made. He doesn't want anything else, because he's able to buy his own healthcare. I feel like he's... I'm not going to sign up for my job's healthcare. I'm going to buy it myself.
Yes, not gonna. First of all, no. Second of all, wrong. Third of all, for the right amount of zeros, he fucking left the Indies.
I know. I hope...
For the right amount of zeros, I would never sit on this couch again. I hope you know that.
Well, I just hope for...
It's like
the right amount of zeros. I hope for the right amount of zeros, these lovely wrestlers understand that we are just clowning. A little bit of satire, a little bit of lies, If Matt Cardona does want to call me on my shit, I'll bend the knee. Immediately.
Immediately. Like, yes, sir.
Hey! I'm sorry.
On me. Oh, you didn't get the action figure clause. I don't believe you, but okay, if that's what you say.
He goes, no, I did get healthcare, but they said fuck you to the action figure.
Guys, why'd you take the deal? Why'd you take the deal? Why would you do that?
I would at least put in
3 hours.
At least the minifigs. Give me the mystery figures, mystery Funko box. That should be the PAM-fam, but it's only 2 of us. It's a 50 percentage.
No, it's actually just the couch. You have to buy us separately.
But
figure yourself separately.
Yeah, you have to. You have to buy our figures separately at the end of this episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please follow the damn podcast at Pod-A-Mania Pod _EWO3 and at Bozo Dills. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what was your favorite part of wrestling this week. What will you be watching this weekend? And
you can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts will be in your ears, in your car,
in the gym, in
your heart,
in at war. We will see you next week.